It was about, let me see, 2007, I believe. Pretty much, I grew up in a family that followed Santeria, which is, like witchcraft and a lot of spiritual stuff like that. So, pretty much the first time God or Jesus actually got introduced to me was when Knucklehead actually came down to the East Coast for an event, and they kind of just presented God to me. It was something new for me. I never heard about Jesus. I never heard about any of that stuff at all, but it just really sounded really interesting to me, and I felt that it was just truth. I just felt like, okay, this is something that I can get into and really follow. And because me as a person, I'm really interested in history. So when they introduced to me who Jesus was and the Bible and things like that, it really just, it really grasped me, and I started from there. Pretty much, this was like my outlet to pretty much change my life. Not many people know this about me, but my dad actually stabbed my mom 13 times. So I was a very, very angry child, anger management out of this world. Taking anger management classes to try to get over it and things like that. So, yeah, growing up, I was very, very angry. So aside from my mom getting stabbed and things like that, like growing up, being angry, all that craziness, I started leading into, clubs, smoking, not really drinking, but, ladies, man. I was like 14 in like 21 plus clubs. So it was crazy. The whole crump scene thing came into my life. That was another outlet for me to just release anger. I was constantly getting suspended, constantly in fights, things like that. So when they came over here and introduced Jesus to me, I was like, all right, here's something I could follow and get my life right, because I knew I was giving my mom a hard time. Even after the fact that she just got stabbed and things like that, I was giving her a hard time because I was just such an infuriated kid. Like, I was just frustrated at everything, frustrated at life. I hated life. I don't know why any of that stuff ever happened, but yeah. So learning about God and starting to really more and more about God, it really just completely just changed my mind. And pretty much from that point on, instead of being angry all the time, I changed that anger into like positivity and started, instead of being angry at one situation, I would say, okay, how can I go about this and make it a better outcome? So I pretty much took all that anger, perfected my skill in dance, started changing school, started changing my personality, started changing the way I work, the way I act, the way I talk, all those things came. So when the Bible talks about renewing your mind, it really renewed my mind because I completely changed. And that was just my sacrifice, because I was so submissive to just God and the whole, Christianity thing. It just really impacted my whole life and changed everything for me. So all that anger, all those things like that, it all turned into success. So I just praise God. My mom's still alive. I praise God that I'm in the area that I'm in now.